Okay, let's talk about one of the most maddening things in trading. How on earth is it possible to do everything right, to be disciplined for days, maybe even weeks, only to watch it all just completely fall apart in one bad moment? We're going to dig into the psychology of why this happens, and you know what, more importantly, how to stop it from happening to you.
This quote, this just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? This isn't about some surprise market move that takes you out. No, this is about that single critical moment where you turn against yourself. And trust me, understanding that difference, well, that's the key to everything.
So where does a total disaster like this even begin? Well, you'd think it would start with chaos or greed, right? Wrong. In this story, it starts with the complete opposite: perfect professional-grade patience. Take a look at this timeline. This is what real professional trading often looks like. A whole lot of doing nothing. See that? From Tuesday all the way through the weekend, the strategy was tested on a demo account, and the results were crystal clear. There was no edge to be found. So the decision was simple. It was logical. Stay out. This wasn't laziness. This was active, hardcore, disciplined risk management.
But here's the thing. While the risk from the market was being managed perfectly, something way more dangerous was starting to brew inside. And this is where the story takes a sharp turn.
And there it is. That's the real challenge. See, the trader wasn't losing money, but after days of just waiting, they were starting to lose their discipline. Boredom is such a powerful enemy, isn't it? It whispers in your ear that you're falling behind, that you're missing out on some huge move, even when every logical part of your brain is screaming that staying on the sidelines is the smartest thing you can do. You can literally see the internal battle playing out right here. On the left, you've got the disciplined mind. This is what ran the show all week. Logical, patient, based on cold, hard data. But then, on the right, you see what boredom created: an emotional mind, one that started telling itself stories, convincing itself the market was good enough, and basically trading proven data for pure, unfiltered hope. And that little shift, that jump from logic to emotion, well, that's all it took. After days and days of being so careful, so patient, the breaking point finally arrived. Just one single session where that emotional mindset grabbed the controls. All that patience, all that carefully protected capital, suddenly on the line. And not because the market changed, but because the trader's internal state did. And here it is, the brutal, honest truth. The trader just completely ignored the flashing red lights from the demo account. They swapped out a solid, disciplined strategy for a lottery ticket fueled by hope. And the result? Exactly what you'd expect. Catastrophic. The account was blown. Okay, but a failure like this is only a total loss if you don't learn anything from it. So now we get to the most important part of this whole thing: pulling apart what went wrong and figuring out the critical lessons to make sure it never, ever happens again.
All right, lesson number one is absolutely crucial. Sometimes the most profitable thing you can do is nothing at all. Your job isn't to click buttons every day. It's to protect your capital. So if the data from your demo account is telling you to stay out, then staying out is your job. Think of that demo account as the gatekeeper to your real money. If the gatekeeper says no, the door stays locked, period.
Lesson 2 is all about precision over urgency. That little itch to trade, the one that boredom creates, it almost always leads to overtrading. And look, more trades does not mean more profit. It just means you're opening yourself up to more random chance and more costly mistakes. The market rewards the sniper who waits for the perfect shot, not the machine gunner spraying bullets everywhere and hoping one hits.
So, we've got the lessons, but lessons are pretty useless without a system to actually enforce them, right? So let's build a simple, rock-solid plan to make sure your discipline holds up, especially when it's under pressure. Here's the fix. It's a simple 3-step system. First, the demo decides. This is non-negotiable. If it's not working in demo, you do not trade with real money. Second, set hard limits. Decide on a maximum number of trades for the day. And when you hit that number, win or lose, you are done. You walk away. This completely stops that emotional revenge trading dead in its tracks. And third, and this might be the most important one, you have to recognize the signal. Boredom is not a signal to force a trade. It's a signal from your brain telling you it's time to take a break. And this, right here, is the final, powerful realization. It is so easy to blame the market. But the market, it's just an environment. It's neutral. The loss didn't happen because of the market. It happened because personal rules were broken. Taking that responsibility,
Owning it, that is the final, most important step toward real discipline.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this question. What is the single biggest threat to your discipline? Is it boredom? Is it the fear of missing out? Maybe it's something else entirely. But identifying that internal enemy, that's the first and most critical step in making sure you never, ever give it permission to take control of your account.